Anti-feminism and the potential of a fourth wave. Alright. By the way, this was directed at one of my cousins in New Zealand, hence my beginning of it I say across the ditch, because that's like a colloquial metaphor for across the whatever ocean that is. It's not in my head right now. So, cousin from across the ditch, this is time for one of your other cousins' well-known essay-style rants. So when does the often angry, always hateful, and usually immature women of the feminist movement realise that this isn't a perfect world, and it never will be? Deal with it. Because you know equality, it's something that all men have. Is it something that any people have? Let alone genders. Let alone people. Let alone society. Let alone anything with a hierarchy. And society has hierarchy. So it's unrealistic. This is not the Bible, and this is not one of my before mentioned mandates of heaven. It is a pipe dream. This may appear off topic at first, but I'm going somewhere. What happened to the village? Oh, that's right. Feminism perpetuates the notion and the myth of no violence. So, it leads me to ask the question, what happened to the village that didn't protect itself? The village being the global village, the community village, the city village, whatever village you want to call it. Now, this is a philosophical problem. It's not a sociological, in the contemporary world, fucking bullshit. So, yes. Now, the contemporary world has started to develop a notion of no violence, and it's because many of the people in charge can't handle it. They are protected by policy, not by power or weapons, and not by power being a weapon, and not weapons meaning power. Oh yeah, that's the other thing, because usually violence means they lose their power, because, well, policy doesn't protect people forever. Look at the Romans. Now, the statistics speak for themselves there, so does the history. Everything does. So it begs me to question, do you want a death statistic? As much as people jump up and down about domestic violence being a problem, approximately 6 times as many men commit suicide than women die in domestic violence. Like for example, in New Zealand, which I'm not in New Zealand, I'm in Australia, but same diff. The male suicide rate was 428 males in 2015. Their total murder rate was 50. Yeah, 50 people died because of murder or manslaughter at the hands of someone else. Now, the most common reason for this, for the male suicide rate, is that men can't talk. Now, you want to know why? You probably won't get it, because I think you're one of those feminist Sheilas. This is a speech, by the way. You probably won't get it, because I think you're one of those feminist Sheilas that burn their bra and smoke too much weed. Am I wrong? I'm not saying that the audience or anyone in the audience personally does this, but what would you say to a man that had said this to you? You would take it as offensive. Well, that's how we talk. That's how we do things. That's how we address problems. That's how we address people. Now, I know you wouldn't like someone of saying that to you. And do you know why men can't talk? Because women can't listen. We speak differently, act differently, and work differently. Feminism tries to force female values, thoughts, ethos, and conducts on a group of people who inherently can't accept them or use them. And all it does is create cycles of repression when you do. I do not get what they want. No one can listen. It's easy to just end. Another one of those speech things. Rape isn't cool. Domestic violence isn't cool. But for the love of Christ, stop blaming men. What did our parents teach us of playing the blame game? It goes nowhere. So there is no utopia. There is no equality. But there is an ever-tightening and smaller middle ground. So please, before it's destroyed through political correctness, be quiet. Not just for me, not just from men, but from humanity. Be quiet about the world you're bitter towards and do not understand, usually because you're too young. Or you were too young and you've just never grown up. You've never grown up from that hatred. You've never let go of that distaste. So be quiet about the fact that you were stupid enough to go home with a man twice your size and physical prowess. Get him all riled up. Get him naked. Tell him you're a person that likes it rough, likes to be dominated, and then wonders why the control was taken from you. So be quiet about your soft and cushy worlds when there is women in Africa bleeding into a rag. You want equality? Go and help them. Create a world of equal opportunity in food before there is an equal opportunity in your ability to earn $250,000 a year. Or are they starving because that's how the world works? So please, for all of love of humanity, make the third wave of feminism be a bit like game baseball. Strike one, strike two, strike three, you're out. Thank you.